Well, hello there. Now, I've heard that putting a call to action at the beginning of your videos, asking your viewers to do something, can really make a difference when you're looking for subscribers. So how's about this one? Subscribe now if you think that Jason Voorhees smells like rotten zombie farts. Greetings, friends, and welcome back to the 3-Minute Horror Show. My name is Ben, your host, and I love horror movies. In fact, I watch the bad movies so that you don't have to. You're welcome. Today I'll be reviewing the movie Ice Spiders from 2007. This is a movie that originally aired on the SyFy network, and I think it's been a little while since we've done a sci-fi movie, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been a couple of months.
Duh.
This movie was directed by Tibor Takács, who also directed Kraken Tentacles of the Deep and Black Hole, and the far superior movie The Gate. I say it every time we bring this character up. Pause this video right now, go watch the movie The Gate, thank me later.
It's fine.
Okay, back to business. Ice Spiders is streaming here in Canada on Plex and Tubi. We open on a pair of hunters sitting in a hunting blind, waiting for deer to appear on the scene. One guy is an expert and one guy is a goober. Before too long, a terribly animated CGI spider pops its head out of a nearby hole. Expert hunter guy tries firing arrows at this thing, but none of them connect, probably because of how fuzzy the thing is animated. The hunters split up to retreat, but they both appear to be caught and strung up by this spider for later consumption. Now we jump to a bus taking a group of elite athletes to a remote mountain for some Olympic ski training. The star of Team USA is on the bus, but his rich father has paid these guys to work his son extra hard, much to the cocky son's dismay. The coach is played by Stephen J. Cannell, the guy who wrote Wise Guy and the Rockford Files, and a bunch of other crime shows in the 70s and 80s. This place has no cell service, so they can't make any calls, and they aren't allowed to use the lodge computer to email home. My, how times have changed. Science Lessons with Ben. In this movie, we learn that spiders cannot function well in the cold. That's why it's so strange that these particular giant spiders are hunting people in the snow and ice. That's based on scientific fact. Spiders are cold-blooded and they cannot regulate their body temperature. When the winter starts and the weather gets cold, they go into a state called diapause, which is effectively suspended animation. Their bodies produce a natural antifreeze in their little spider blood cells that will hopefully prevent their death. Despite this, many spiders that live outside die during the winter. But they hide their egg sacs in sheltered areas, and those egg sacs usually survive the cold. And then, in the spring, dozens of itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny little spider babies hatch out of their eggs and creep my friend Moira out completely.
Yikes!
And she will never watch this video in 1,000 years, so she'll never hear this shout-out. They discovered that the Team USA ski star of the late 90s, Dash Dashel, is working at the lodge giving ski lessons to old people. Apparently, he skied into a tree and ended his career several years ago, and this is where he's landed. Naturally, the current young star challenges Dash to a ski race to assert dominance, and the young guy wins. Now that the spiders have developed a taste for human flesh, they start jumping people on the slopes. While the Rangers and Dash look for the missing hunters, one of the scientists who works at the military biology lab near the lodge goes to work. Apparently, her team created these spiders, who have now broken loose. One spider in particular, a very silly-looking giant black widow, has killed all of her coworkers, and now has the doctor trapped in the lab. She manages to sound the alarm, and that brings in a team of soldiers, along with the Weasley boss scientist who is the cause of all this nonsense. These soldiers may be good at shooting people, but they are not good at all at shooting giant spiders. Misses for days. The guy that plays Dash Dashel is named Patrick Muldoon, and he's an actor, film producer, and musician. Earlier in his acting career, he mainly worked on soap operas. He spent 3 years on Days of Our Lives, and then another 2 years playing the villain on Melrose Place. Muldoon actually had a development contract with Aaron Spelling's production company to make shows during the 90s, which is pretty impressive.
Wow.
The shows that he made, though, were mainly reality competition based, and so I doubt anyone really remembers them. He went on to land a role in Starship Troopers in 1998, and he's still working in movies and television to this day. Here are a few more random facts about Patrick Muldoon. His sister is married to Ahmet Zappa, the son of Frank. He has a blue belt in Krav Maga. All of his bios say that he likes to fight crime in between his acting gigs, but I can't find any more information about that anywhere. What does that mean?
What?
It turns out that there are 6 of these test spiders, and they were being beefed up on spider steroids to create better, stronger silk for military body armor. Overfeeding them with green goop made them big, nasty, and resistant to cold, and now they're hungry for people. Apparently, each of the 6 has its own special abilities, but the only difference that I see in any of them is their color. There's a yellow guy, a green guy, a red guy, a gray guy, a white guy, and the Black Widow. They all look stupid. Anyways, Dash, the former skier, takes charge of the military operation and decides that these spiders need to die, and he's just the dollar store Rob Lowe looking ass skier to take them on. Oh boy, another masterpiece from the SyFy network, and I'm full of questions. Number 1, why was Stephen J. Cannell in this movie at all? They could have spent a few less dollars on him and a few more on the spiders.
Damn, son.
Number 2, why did all the spiders have different powers based on the color of their bodies? That's weird, isn't it? These are spiders, not Power Rangers. Number 3, the CGI. It's bad. I'm used to looking at bad CGI, but I think these spiders were so blurry because they were rendered in a lower resolution than the movie was filmed in. That's crazy. Oh, baby, do I love me a stinky movie. I rate Ice Spiders a 2 out of 10. As always, the link to my letterboxd appears in the video's description. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does boost my engagement and helps my channel grow. Smell you later, nerds.
This could be the most radical ride of your life.